Hello, hello. Today I'm going to work a short tutorial for you guys on the double crochet together mesh stitch. So this is a small sample swatch of it. It's such a beautiful lacy texture. So if you're looking for a thicker stitch, this isn't the one for you, but if you're looking for just a lacy, nice, works really quickly together and we're only using one stitch in chains, this is for you. So let's get started and work this one together. Okay, so for this tutorial, I'm going to do the worsted weight acrylic yarn, and I'm going to use a 5.5 millimeter hook just so we can really see how lacy this stitch is. So to start off, we're going to do a slip knot, and then our foundation chain is going to be any even number that you wish to work, so just depending on how long or short you want your project. To work a chain, we're going to do yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, or pull up a new loop. So that's a chain. There, I've worked 5. For this stitch or for this tutorial, I'm going to work 24, and I will meet you and we can work row 1 together. Okay, so that's 24 chains that I've worked. You're going to have something that looks like this. And then remember, your foundation chain has to be an even number, so you don't have to work 24, but as long as it's an even number, this will work. Another thing, this is personal preference. When I'm working my first row, I don't like to work into the top of the stitch here, and I don't like to work into this little bar at the back because I find that's doesn't really leave a very even edge. So for my personal preference, I turn my work over and I work into this bar that's by itself on the back of the work. And that gives you a nice even edge when you're working any type of project without a border. Let's get to it. Row 1, we're going to work a double crochet into the 6th chain from our hook. So we're going to yarn over because it's a double crochet, and let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So into this chain here, we've done our yarn over. We will insert our hook, then we're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. This is going to leave you with 3. Then you yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's our double crochet, and we did it into the 6th chain from our hook. The rest of this is going to be repeated for the entire row. So after we worked our double crochet, we will chain 1, then we will skip a chain and double crochet in the next. So chain 1, skip 1, and then 1 double crochet into the next. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So like I said before, you're going to work that across. Chain 1, skip 1, and then double crochet into the next. Keep doing that all the way across row 1, and then I will meet you and I'll show you how to finish it off. Okay, so I've finished working a double crochet here, and I'm left with 2 chains at the end of my row, so 1 and 2. And to finish it off, we will chain 1, and then we're going to work a final double crochet into that last stitch or last chain there. And that's how row 1 finishes off. And once you're done, you're just going to have something that looks like this. So you're going to have a row of double crochet chain 1, so you see some nice chain 1 spaces there. So this is what your row 1 should be looking like. Moving forward, this pattern is a repeat of 2 rows. So rows 2 and 3 are repeated for your desired length. Let's do row 2 together. We're going to chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. We're going to turn our work around. And to start off this, after this chain 3, we're going to work a double crochet 2 together. I don't think I've covered this in a previous video, so I'll cover it now, and then I might have to upload just the double crochet 2 together by itself, but let's work it together. So a double crochet 2 together is just starting a double crochet, and before you finish it, start working a second one so that it pulls 2 stitches together. So it is a decrease option if you're working decreases, but for this, we're just going to use it to make a nice lacy detail. So we're going to yarn over and work a double crochet into that stitch, the very first one. And we're going to start it. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. We have 3 on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. And then we're going to keep it there. So we're going to stop with 2 loops on our hook, and then we're going to find the next double crochet of the previous row, and we're going to work and finish our double crochet in there. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and now you have 4 on your hook. You will yarn over and pull through 2, leaving you with 3 on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. So that is a double crochet 2 together. So we did do 2 stitches, but it's going to only leave us with 1 stitch to work in. And then you can see this was the first double crochet here, and this is the second double crochet here, and it leaves almost like a little tent or upside down V. So let's work the double crochet 2 together one more time, because that's what we're going to repeat across this row. So this is what our repeat's going to be. We're going to do a chain 1, use these 2 stitches now, the one we've already worked into, then the following double crochet to do our 2 together. So chain 1, and let's start our double crochet 2 together. Yarn over into the stitch we've already worked, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, so we have 3 on our hook, yarn over and pull through 2, leaving us with 2. And now let's work our next part of our double crochet into here. Yarn over into that next double crochet, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. You're going to have 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, leaving you with 3, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 on your hook. And there you've made another little tent or double crochet 2 together. I'll work it with you one more time. This is the repeat part of this row. Chain 1, and then you're going to do the double crochet 2 together. Yarn over into the stitch we've already worked, start your double crochet, only pull through until you have 2 left on your hook, and then continue working into the next double crochet to work the 2 together. So 4, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 3. And keep working that across the row. I will meet you at the end and we can finish it off together. Okay, so I'm nearing the end of the row. I've worked those double crochet 2 together all the way across. It's going to start looking something like this. Now let's finish off the row together. So this was my turning chain, which would have been a double crochet, skip a stitch. So let's just have a look. We have got double crochet here. We've worked the double crochet together. So we're going to want to work one more of these double crochets together in order to finish this off. We're going to chain 1, and into the previous stitch we've worked, we will start the double crochet 2 together. And then for the next one, we're going to skip one of the chains of our turning chain and work into the second one to finish off this double crochet. Sorry, sometimes it is a little bit hard to work into your turning chain, so make sure you do get under both. Then you're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and you're just going to finish this off like that. So I've worked one more of my double crochets together, and then to finish off the row into that same stitch where we just worked, just work one final double crochet. And that is the end of row 2. So you'll have something starting to look like this. Let's do row 3 now. So row 3 is the second of our repeat rows, and it's super, super easy, so I'll work it all the way across with you. We're going to start with a chain 4, 3, 4. That counts as a double crochet chain 1. Turn your work around. Then you're going to find your first chain 1 space, so you have your double crochet 2 together right there, and your double crochet 2 together there. This is your chain 1 space. Work a double crochet right in there. Work that all the way across this row. So chain 1, find your double crochet chain space, yarn over, and work a double crochet in there. And that is how simple this row is. It's just going to kind of finish off the crochet 2 together and create just a really, really nice lacy texture. So let's work this together till the end of the row, because this one is a very quick one. So again, your chain 1 space, double crochets into every chain 1 space across, and a chain 1 in between all of the double crochets. I do really like patterns like this for summer projects. Winter projects, it wouldn't be very warm, but I do like how quickly they work up versus thicker stitches. So it's a love-hate relationship, because sometimes I don't like working with lace. So let's finish this off. Instead of working into the chain space at the end, we're just going to work into the top of the turning chain. So we've done our chain 1, work a double crochet into the top of your turning chain to finish off the row. And you have something that looks like this. So you can see these chain spaces like the first row and a nice lacy texture in the middle. So like I said, this is a very easy stitch, so we're just going to keep working this for our desired length, repeating rows 2 and rows 3. I'm going to work up just a larger sample swatch here so you can get the full effect of how beautiful this lacy stitch is, and I will meet you there and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just finishing up this larger sample swatch so you can really see how beautiful this double crochet together mesh stitch is. So you can see, like, I only did one more set of repeat rows, so it does work up very, very quickly. Those chain one spaces are very noticeable. It's so beautiful though. Look at this, like I'm seeing it in a beach cover up or cardigan. Absolutely stunning. Again, this is the double crochet together mesh stitch, and I hope this tutorial helped you guys figure it out.